Hello, hello. Sorry, hold on. Come on in, say hi, let us know when you get here, where you're watching from. My camera's a little wacky today. There we go. That's a better background than whatever that was before my messy shelf. Let me go ahead and refresh this. I've been up for 2 hours and have not had coffee, y'all. I'm just not feeling it yet. Okay. We're gonna bring up comments. I hope everybody had a good weekend. This is a craft on the clock segment, so we'll have 45 minutes to get us a project done. I'm gonna pull up comments so I can see better. Let's see. Here we are. Okay, happy Monday. I forgot a drink. I meant to grab water. Now I'm gonna start sweating and all the things. We're gonna take the covers while people are hopping on. We're just gonna take these little plastic covers off. We're gonna do a book stack today. We're gonna do a book stack. I think I put that in the description. The link to the group is in the description as well. You can watch live crafters from sun up to sundown, Monday through Friday. Sometimes they do special things on the weekends as well. So, happy Monday morning, Barb. How are you? Okay, there we go. So I just took the little plastic papers off of the pretty books, okay? These are the colors they are now. So I actually have, these are the colors I kind of want to use today, these and white. So I kind of already have one that's starting that color. I already have one that's white. Okay, so we might go with that. Oh, it said book stack, but you got a book stack. It said book stack, but I got a book stack. They're all kind of the same length too. So I don't think I'm gonna like glue them all together and do all of that because I'll probably make more in the future. So I kind of like this type of look better when they're all the same exact length, and they're almost all the same thicknesses too. So I'm gonna leave mine separate, but you could take and make kind of like, you know, a pyramid going up with the lengths, and then you could glue them if you wanted them all to stick together. But I'm gonna do it this way. So hold on, let me strip again because I was just freezing. I had goosebumps 5 seconds ago. All right, so here's this. I'm gonna start, I'll just start with the white one since it's on the bottom. I'm excited for this too. We're gonna use some palette knives. They're gonna be cool. They're gonna be cool. I can't wait to see them. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and try to stir this up, roll this, all of the stuff. You're here sobbing in the corner. Why? Hello, Jess. Hello, Tracy. Oh gosh, I must have missed a million people. Why are you sobbing in the corner? I'm excited for this too. I just had to look if it was September because I know Ellery turns 1 in September. Okay, let's see if we can. Oh, did he? Oh my goodness. Poor thing. We've got to pray for Jess today, y'all. Her son started school, her honey. Steven going with him. Hello, Miss Janet. Good morning. Ooh, these have been sitting here. If I see a book at Guilty Wives, yeah, we're painting right over that. If I see a book at a yard sale or whatnot, I try to pick it up. Hello, Wacky Jackie. How are you? So that, now let me think about some things here. I think I need to do this. Schmink, so schminky. Well, I hope he has a good first day at pre-K. That's awesome. Okay. There's that. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you? Okay. All right. I'm gonna kind of like go like that. And then I think I'm just gonna cut this excess off because I don't, like I do, let me think about this. I'm glad I'm doing the white one first because if we mess it up, it's just white underneath. Good morning. Hello, Miss Cynthia. How are you? But what I'm thinking is that I'm gonna want it on like the sides, but not on the inside. I think. If this don't work, don't do it, right? I found my little itty bitties. Okay, and we're gonna do this side quickly. Good morning, Miss Kelvy. Interesting fact, I know a lady that makes them and sells them. She actually Mod Podges the entire book and keeps all the pages closed. Oh, really? That's interesting. So I've not watched a video on this. You know how I am. I see something, I see a photo of something I like, and then I'm like, yep, we could totally do that. We can't do that. I don't know why I think that way. And then I don't go watch a how-to video. So I didn't even think about what I did think about with the pages, because I have seen, I want to say the Vintage Pebble. I've seen her like use some Mod Podge and coffee stain. I have a hair in my mouth. There we go. And kind of crinkle up the pages to make them look aged. I don't know if she was doing a book stack or just a book. However, aw, thank you. I appreciate that, Cynthia. I really do. Thank you, girl. Good Monday evening. Ooh, hello, Jacqueline, girl. We're just starting our Monday up in here. This is Ohio. We're in Ohio. Well, I'm in Ohio. Where's everybody else from? I know where Denise and Jess are. Okay, then let's do this. But I didn't think about that. I was gonna do Mod Podge and coffee and all the stuff, but I kind of want to play around with the, I wasn't gonna worry and stress about the pages because we only have 45 minutes. Some of them are aged and some of them are pure white. So, Arkansas. That's where my husband's grandma, well, his grandma and his uncle and his nephew and everybody lives. That's where a lot of their family lives. Or no, they're from Arkansas. They live in Oklahoma now. South Louisiana. Oh my gosh. Hello, Miss Doris. So this is all I've done, y'all, because I'm thinking that we'll want to keep, you know, our paint where we want to keep our paint. Right? I feel like this is right. And then let's go ahead. It might be too early for me to be doing something new. I don't know. I don't know. We're about to be right-handed for a quick second. There we go. Let's go ahead and get some white out. I'm going to start with a smaller brush. Upper Michigan. Bonnie, we're neighbors. Good morning, everyone. Oh, thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. Miss Shelly's here. Good morning. Hi, Anita. How's everybody doing? I haven't even seen who was first on Craft on the Clock today, you guys. From our live sale on Friday, I was finishing up getting some people that kind of trickled in after the sale. I was finishing up getting them ready, getting their invoices and their items ready. So I haven't even turned anything on yet. Have to check it out. Okay. Okay. I don't know how this is still wet. I washed these brushes like last week and the handle is wet. Probably because I had it under something. Okay. I feel that that is fine. Oh, am I? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's good. It's a good day to miss the first one. When the kids go back to school, I'll be leaving my house at 7:45, but I'll be back at like 8:15-ish. So, I don't know. I feel like I've tried to keep basically the same-ish times. This is a chalk paint, so I'm going to try to just go right over this little title here. Okay. I'm going to stop there for this layer. I so want to take this brush through the pages. It's not even funny. Like I just want to, you know? But we're going to refrain because we don't know how that will look. You're the first, okay. Well, that's perfect. First time. Welcome, Miss Linda. PA, I'm in Ohio. I was just in PA like a month ago. About a month ago today, actually. I think I got there on the 5th. Sharonda, good morning. I'm in Ohio too, girl. I'm in like central Ohio, like 20 minutes east of Columbus. Is it hot in Ohio? It's hot. I think today is like a high of 91 where I am. It's hot. It is. It's just been very stormy too. And it's the humidity that's disgusting. But if you can be like Alana, my 9-year-old daughter, and get out there and dance in the rain when it's freezing cold, you'll be happy. You'll be fine. Oh, thank you, Miss Tina. Thank you guys for welcoming her. I appreciate that. I'm about to put white paint all over my face. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get this side here. Vivian, very South Alabama. Oh, is it really? Do you guys have beaches? Like you're saying Gulf area, so I feel that you would have beaches. And are they white sand, just like in Destin and Panama City? And what's the one that starts with an Miramar? Miramar? I'm in. Hello, Barb. Welcome. What part of PA? What part were we in? Because I have no idea. I'm in northwestern Ohio. Okay. About an hour north of Dayton. Oh, Dayton's like 2 hours southwest of me. That's funny. Wasn't she so cute, Denise? Right now you guys are like 3 feet away from me, right? So when I had her new ring light, we were testing it out, I wasn't thinking. So when we started, it looked like we were right here. Which I guess for makeup is good. But I wasn't a fan being that up close in person. What if I had yes, Dauphin Island area. Beautiful beaches. She did do awesome. She has been begging me for a couple of years. She wanted the crafty page on YouTube, but then, you know, she's getting older and she watches a lot of slime videos. She made a YouTube slime video. She's living her best life right now. And then she's all into beauty. She's all into beauty, not me. So she loves to watch that stuff, and she learns a lot from watching it. And now she gets to make them. Goodness for my pool. Oh gosh. Shelly, yes. Okay. I think we're pretty good. I wanted that good and dry because we're about to flip her over and do another one. Yes, she did. And she is so pretty. I always tell her, she'll be like, do I look good in this? Or is this cute? Or is that pretty? Or what do you think about this color, right? All this stuff. And I'm like, girl, you could be wearing a trash bag. You'd be the most beautiful thing on earth. So the other day she tried to say that on live and she messed it all up. So it sounds like I call my daughter a trash bag now, but that's okay. That's okay. Y'all know I don't. Blue, if you ever meet Cody in person, Denise, you won't even be able to talk to him. His eyes are that beautiful. When I first met my husband, y'all, 20 years ago, what are you? Hello, welcome. Bar V Farmhouse Designs. Welcome, welcome. We are making a book stack. We're going to use some palette knives here in a sec. I'm just getting a coat of white over the title and to kind of make it all one color, and I'll start giving it some matte look and some texture to it. So that's what we're doing today. Welcome. Morning to night, new page. Morning to night. Is that a page name? Let's see. But if you ever meet Cody in person, y'all, on the video, you may not see it well. First time I met that boy, he was 18. He still had hair, like 3 of them. And he was talking to me with the 2004 like graduation shirt on, like with the cap and everything, right? And I'm sitting there looking at him, like his gorgeous eyeballs, and he's talking to me. I don't even know what he was saying. And apparently I asked him what grade he was in. Because I was going into 11th, and I was like, what grade are you in? He's like, he looks down, he's like, I just graduated. I was like, that should have been your first sign. I don't pay no attention. Good morning, Southern Designs and Finds. How are you? I love saying your page. Your page is fun to say. Southern Designs and Finds. Okay. Now, I am going to go over this one more time because try not to touch anything wet. You might not see it on the video, but I can see it in person. a little bit of the title is kind of peeking through. And so we're gonna just give that one more quick go over. Okay, let's try this so we can have fun. Where do you live in Arkansas? Mena. I know Mesa, Arizona, but I don't know no Mena. Teresa's here. Where do you live in Arkansas? Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate you sprinkling. Creations by Tony. Okay. So this is like the color scheme I want to go with. Okay. I know the middle one's kind of dark, but we're just going to put a little bit on with some palette knife. So I feel that it will be fine. I'm going to do one book at a time, just because y'all know we only have 45 minutes, so that way you don't just sit here and watch me paint books. One coat, one color. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Now, we are going to take these. I'm going to open them. The white one here is going to have these 3 colors in it. They're all going to kind of tie together. Look at that gorgeous color, y'all. It's like a burnt orange terracotta color. It's called Terra Clay Paint in the color Marigold, actually. So see here, I have a craft stick because they kind of start, if you don't use them in a while, which I haven't. Good morning, Miss Brenda. Then they can start kind of separating on you. Oh yeah, see here? We ain't trying to have that. So, I shall stir for a second. These colors are so pretty, and I think they're really pretty together. I do want to try to make this a neutral-ish piece, but I think it will happen to go really, really good for fall, which is right around the corner. But I'm trying to make it to where you can keep it out all year. Okay, so see there? So now we're good. Now we're good. This one's pretty good, but I'm just gonna make sure it's not running on the top. And then this one needs some help. This one do need some help. We have some different palette knives over here. Some small, some big, some pointy, some round. Okay. We're gonna do this one first because it's the darker color. And we're gonna do a smaller palette knife. I'm just grabbing this one. Y'all can see the shape at all. I don't think it matters. And I need a dry paper towel. I set over here. And I just want to take and kind of start getting some pretty texture laid throughout this. And like I said, I'm not gluing mine together, so we're going to be doing the tops and sides, elbow, of these. And that way this could be the top book or the bottom book, and it would still be gorgeous, right? And don't really have like I'm not trying to draw anything. I'm trying to just give it a little bit of pretty texture and color throughout there. Okay, so that, hello, Kirsty. I almost said Christy. I was like, wait a minute, isn't Creations Kirsty? Good morning, Teresa. So we're just gonna start getting some pretty colors on that. Char's Art from the Heart. Is that page, or is it a different page? All right. She ain't even talking to me at all. She ain't even talking to me. And I'm sitting here having a conversation, just butting in. Okay. So we got some of that color on. I'm gonna work on the, is it a book or is it a case? This is a real book. It's a real book. We took off the plastic cover and we painted it with a white chalk paint, and you can see, you can still, maybe the video is helping me, but in person you can still see a little bit of this. So we're just gonna make it beautiful. Just gonna make it gorgeous. I love like texture and all that. I love working with palette knives, and I want a book stack for the display for my videos and photos that I'm creating now that I got a bunch of stuff up and out of here. I want a book stack. I needed something paper, you know, like I have some metal and glass things, wood things, rusty things. I needed something pretty and something that had like fabric or paper or something. So that's where this came from. Pretty sure, yep. Pretty sure I had that on me. Okay, so let's not worry about the bottoms right now. Let's just focus on this, because I would love to get more of these done so that y'all could see them start to kind of come together. Okay, so let's dry this, what we have. Oh wait, I didn't want to leave out the sides here. So I'm just making it thick in a couple areas. If there's any clumps, I'm just smoothing them out. And then lighter in other areas. There we go. Now we shall dry. Nice a new page. Well, congrats on your new page, Miss Tony. I already think this looks beautiful. Isn't that cool? I do too. And if we do, we could stand these up if we're doing the backs, which I will be. I may not do it on this live, y'all, but I'm going to be doing the backs. And like these little edges here. You could stand them up, you could lay them down, you could glue them together or leave them separate. I just feel like if you do the 3 sides and maybe something to these pages to help them out a little bit, like the copy and Mod Podge and all that, then you could do more with them. Hello, Mel. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that. Okay, so now let's take a little bit of a bigger one here. This one's more rounded. It's not pointy and all that. Let's get a little bit of our orange on here. Okay, so I pretty much took a ton of it off just so I could start getting it in here and on here and seeing. Because I want all my other colors to still peek through too. You take your time with it a little bit. I'm just trying to make it kind of flat here. Okay. And I'm throwing it in through the white and the dark. And then we're gonna throw some of that through here too. Oh, I've seen people decoupage these too, you guys. I have seen that. Ooh, and the clay. Good morning, Pam. How are you? Hello, Miss Lois. I looked up book stacks to see if I could find anything like what I was envisioning. I didn't find anything like this, but I saw some really cute stuff. The decoupage ones. What are those called? Clay molds. Clay molds. people use clay molds and glue them on. Oh, I was this close to changing my mind, but I'm like, I don't have time for that on this one. So maybe we'll have to do that at one point too. But see what I mean? If you do them and you have like a pretty simple style to them, you can mix and match them too. I know this is more colorful than neutral, but still. I'm gonna have some rusty scissors in my display, so that's why I was thinking the terracotta would look pretty. And I have a lot of dark things like wood and metal and things, so I'm like, I need something light, okay? So see, there's no rhyme or reason, y'all. Not a one. They make awesome. Ooh, riser. Yes. Hello, Miss Donna. I am using, what am I using? This one, what is this brand called? Dixie Belle. These are all 3 Dixie Belle paints. This one is called Terra Clay paint in the color Marigold. This one is their silk paint. Their silk paint. This one is in the color Serenity. And this one is their chalk mineral paint in the color Gravel Road. And then I did use ivory, just an off-white chalk paint as well on the bottom there. Let's see, little feet on the, that would be adorable, little wooden feet. Okay, did I get all that? I think I got all that. Where's my, here it is. I need to clean these as I go. And be a good girl, there we go. And then we're gonna use, oh that's, I used my bigger one already. Let's see. We're gonna use something else. Don't necessarily wanna use that. I knew I bought more of these, there it is. Okay, hold on, squirrel. I'm gonna have to wipe this off because I really wanna use this one. So I'm gonna wipe the white paint off of this one. Because this is the one I was wanting to use. And we'll need it for another book anyways. Okay. So then, thank you for sprinkling Darla, I appreciate that. So then we're just gonna get some, this is a bigger one, so I'm just gonna start with like the tip there, just get a lot of that off and see what we get. Ooh, I love this color. Okay, now let me drag it. And we need a little bit of blue there. And I'm just using very little paint. Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna go over this. I think this little part right here is like my favorite. Let me get a little bit on that edge because it's really white in here. And I'm gonna try to get some in there. Oh, there we go. That worked. Whoops. And then I'm going to set this up. I'm going to try the same process here. Get off me, sir. There we go. Good morning, Miss Dawn. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. I know this is so simple, but it's so pretty. Okay. Just a little bit right there to break up a lot of that orange. Okay. I'll hold this up too. So see guys, you could use any colors you wanted. You could stay with neutral colors, do all that. The back will be done as well, because like I said, I may want to separate these. This might be the top book or the bottom book. It all needs done. Or I might want to stand it up like this with, you know, 3 or 4 other ones standing up You say what I'm doing? So I got pulled over. Oh, no, Miss Donna girl. So I'm gonna lay that one to the side and we're gonna move on, because I would love to get more than one of these done so that I can show you how it's gonna start to look. And then we're gonna do a beautiful, well, we'll see. We'll see if we have time. And then I'm gonna do this one next because it already has some terracotta color going on. And we're gonna be covering that one with the terracotta. What were you doing, Miss Donna? Were you hanging out the driver's side door again? Yelling? Living your best life? Oh, now I want to put little, see? This is why you got to make like 17 of these. Okay. We can use one as a riser. We can have a laying down. We need a standing up book stack. We got plans with these. We got plans. There was so many beautiful ones. All right. Is this soft? Close enough. I'm gonna try. I did not tape this. Okay. I can't drive 55. I did not just tape this, and I just now realized it. So we're gonna see how this goes. That's really close to a match. I couldn't have color matched that better myself. Nobody can drive 55, Miss Donna. It's okay. One year I got pulled over like several times in a year. Having a rough year, you know? And the last time I got pulled over, I was going 46 and a 25, and I was upset. I was giving the guy attitude because I'm like 25, right? And so I was giving everybody attitude. And he's like, ma'am, you were going 21 miles over the speed limit. I was like, I was going 11. I thought it was 35. It was a 25 an hour. Like, I was arguing with him. He's like, no, ma'am, no. If you want to argue, go argue at the court by yourself, because I'm done with you. That's how he sounded. He's like, if you get pulled over one more time, you're gonna get your license taken away. So then I started being a good girl and paying attention and setting my cruise. Miss Donna, setting my cruise. Did you hear that? I got a new truck and didn't think I was going fast. Sure. Did you tell the officer that? Was that your story and you were sticking to it? Live your best life, Donna. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I don't know if I can share this on live. There's some funnies. I'll have to ask my girlfriend if I can share her nonsense. We all have to live through it, right? We all have to learn sometime. Miss Donna's like 21 though. You should already know the rules. You should already know. Okay, I'm trying to get all this red covered. Don't necessarily want the red. Yes, I did, but I only got, oh, good for you. He heard your sweet, is he from Tennessee? He heard your sweet accent. He's like, I am not giving this sweet lady a ticket. Not a chance. You were sleeping. Okay. Now let me get this better. Let me get this better so that it all blends in. But that was a perfect color for this. This book knew what it was going to become in its life. Did you smooth talk him with that accent? I guarantee he heard that and he's like, oh. He's probably from Ohio like me and you melted his heart. I'm 55. I thought I'd go fast. I thought that was the rule. You're like, I didn't want to slow anybody down behind me. I was being polite. So last time I got pulled over, it happens all the time. I had like a good 10-year stretch where I didn't get pulled over after that whole 46 and 25, and now I just get pulled over every other day. Hello, Just Simply Crafting, how are you? I sure did. And so I've gotten pulled over with the kids in the car several times. And it's always for something dumb like, you stopped at the stop sign, but it was too far in front of the stop sign because I'm short and I can't see, was at least my excuse. That was my story. And I got a ticket on that one because I was telling them I'm short and I can't see. And apparently I'm not very nice because when I get pulled over, which who's happy about getting pulled over? But my daughter, this last time somebody pulled me over and just gave me a warning, right? And my daughter's like, oh, that was nice, Mom, you got a warning. I said, yeah, that worked out really nice, didn't it, Lana? I'm getting ready to give her the speech about when we tell Daddy, you know, it was the cop's fault, not mine. And she goes, I think you didn't get a ticket because you were nice to that one. Like, apparently I can't hide my feelings about getting pulled over when I get pulled over. I was like, I'm not rude. And Kaden was in the car. He's like, Mom, you are always rude to them. I'm like, am I? I'm like, but also, who's happy about getting pulled over? Like, I'm not excited, but I'm not rude. So when I piss a deer one day, you know what happened? I got mouthy. Oh, this clay paint is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, wait till you see this. It almost looks like leather on the thing. Okay. Now remember, I'm doing the backs, y'all. I'm just not doing the backs with you on here, because how much time do I have? I only have 10 minutes. See, that's why. I shouldn't have done the back of that first one. Okay, so look at that. I'm going to do one coat and move on, because I want to see this. I need 74 of these. Okay. 55.1. Yeah, thank you. Unless you're gonna put me a brick down there and an extension for my neck and everything, get out of here. I need to see. I need to see if I'm getting hit or not. Okay. I don't want to guess. I want to know for sure. Okay, so we're gonna put some blue. This is not blue. See, I'm all flustered now. We're gonna put something on here. Some white. Ooh. This is fun. That's an easy way to do it. $5.2 here. Know what you mean? It's just, yeah. Yep. I'm 5'3.5". I always claim the 1/2 inch because I swear I was 5'4" at one point, or at least I was lying and telling everybody I was. And now I'm 5'3". I'm like, how am I 5'3"? Do you actually shrink as you age? I thought that was a myth. I'm gonna be real upset if it ain't. Okay. See, they don't all have to be done the same way. You can just do whatever y'all want. Oh, I love this clay paint. The clay paint, that's a cool look. I like it. Okay. That's pretty heavy right there. Pretty heavy. Okay. And we're gonna stand her up. Look at that, just look at it. And you don't have to put all the colors on all of them. I'm not sure I'll put the gray on this one, because there's already some darkness going on. I'm not sure, we'll see. But they'll all still kind of tie in together. I don't even think I painted that yet. Hold up. There we go. This is very relaxing. This is a relaxing type craft. Okay. Looky there, guys. It worked. It was 79 tiny people. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna move on, but y'all know where I'm going with this, right? Like, well, let me just calm down, because I only got a few minutes. I'll do the blue too. You had to roll out of that. Thank you, Cynthia. Yeah, I'm not okay with the shrinking thing. I already have to use my step stool in my house every day. I got them for the kids, and now the kids are like, we don't need that. I'm like, well, I do. Shut up. I do, we're keeping it. But they're also not getting the stuff off the top of the fridge and out of the top cupboards. Bust it out. Oh, yes, Miss Doreen. Yes, girl. I've done palette knives on canvases and things. Like on canvases. I haven't done a busted out canvas. So it's like gritty, you know, like a canvas material. So it picks up really good. So I'm glad that this is working good with the book covers. I wasn't sure if it would be too smooth or not, which is why I was looking for these paints. And then I was hoping that the chalk paint would work too, and it did. Hold on, I got a clump. There we go. Okay, so now let's keep on trucking. I'll forget what I'm doing. All right, let's take this small one here. And I'm just using different sizes so that it doesn't all look planned or placed, you know, and different shapes and all of that. But whatever you have. This is so beautiful. Still climb up on the counters. I think I would break a knee if I did that. I used to do that as a kid, though. I had to when I was sneaking stuff, you know. I had to get up there and get in my papa's cabinet so I could sneak his goodies. I used to eat the grossest stuff, y'all. I used to make sugar. I'm not even playing. Marshmallow cream, peanut butter, and sugar sandwiches. And then get offended when my grandma was like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, living my best life. Run ladder. Is he really? No, he is not. I can't. What? I had no idea he was that tall. Isn't that funny? Yeah, my dad was 6'2". He didn't give me the right features because that's all I wanted from him was his height. No. All right, let's go this way. Let's live on the edge and just do it. There we go. Okay, and then I'll do this side real quick. We got 5 minutes. I grabbed stuff to make a beautiful ribbon or fabric bow on the top. I grabbed ribbon and fabric. Let's see. So you could do that. You could do stamps. I saw some book stacks with stamps. What else did I see? I'm trying to think, y'all. But yeah, now that I might stand them up, I don't know. I'm just excited that they look so beautiful. Okay. Okay, so there we go, right? And if you like more of one color, just put more of it in there. There's that one. Oh, I love them. Guys, okay, so look here. We got this one and we got this one. Now we're doing the other one. We're doing the other one this color. Okay, because I didn't want to do a real super dark one yet. I do, but I want it to be a big long one, like a big Bubba. Still eat marshmallow fluff peanut butter sandwich. See? It's fabulous, isn't it? I love this blue too. So I'm going to do a blue one and then I'm going to wait on a bigger, longer one. I thought I had one. I might just be missing it. And that's the one I'm going to do with this color here. And then I will be doing the backs as well. So I'm going to get started on the blue one while we have a couple minutes, but just so y'all know the plan. Good morning, Liz. Hello, Miss Grace. We are making some beautiful, I'm going to call it book stack books, but you know, book stack, book stand, book alone, book together, you know, just some pretty book redos. Miss April's here. Hello, Miss April. Topic, what does, ooh, thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Lois. Cost a jar there. It's about $6. You know what? I haven't actually bought it in years because I know myself, and if I buy it for the kids, I shall eat it. So I haven't bought it in a lot of years. I used to make fudge with that too. So it's probably been 10-ish years. But I bet after COVID, it's sky high, you know? I feel like back then it was like $4 or $5 a jar, and they're little. When you have to make, we used to, so when we lived in a neighborhood, y'all, hang on, let me focus. When we lived in a neighborhood, we used to make fudge for our neighbors every year, because I grew up in the house that we lived in for a while, and I knew all my neighbors. They were all elderly, wonderful people, and had been there since I was a kid, most of them. There was one other elderly lady that moved in later, but she was sweet as a button too. So we would make fudge, and the kids, I don't know if the younger kids even did it because it's been so long. I know Caden and I would walk around the little neighborhood there, and he would pass out fudge in Dollar Tree tins. We would just put parchment paper, make our peanut butter and chocolate fudges, and go pass them out for Christmas. Because some of those people, they get older, and the older you get, it's like the less family that you have and friends that you have, right, that are still alive. And even when you do, they're not always visiting you. So we haven't bought that in probably 8 or 10-ish years, I think. Color matches your top. It really does. My top is like a bluish gray too. It's more gray than blue, but if I had a top this color, y'all, I put a shirt on today. Your girl Alana has something, I'm assuming slime, all over it. I used to think Caden was terrible having his Legos all over the floor. I would take a little boy with some Legos, like lethal Legos, over that messy chick ruining everything any day. You know? We got 1 minute, y'all, so I'm not going to be able to get as much on here as I wanted for you, but you see where we're going, right? I'll show the other two real quick, and we'll do a part 2. We'll do a part 2 because I like to be able to tell people they can find the video online, even if it's in 2 parts. Okay, so here's where we're at, and I already told you where we're going, and then we're going to get a bigger, longer, like a beefier book, longer, to do this color here, because I want to put that down, and then I want to do a ton of white on it and a little bit of these other colors is where I'm at. You have a blessed day too, Miss Cynthia. Ooh, yes, and it's so good, and so it's like heartwarming. Phase when she was younger. Grace, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and we will see y'all again as soon as we can. You guys have a good one. Bye. I can't wait, baby. There's somebody else coming on. This is a